Okay, here's a quick one on the 2.4 retrieval. This is going to help you with the ready and go. Pretty simple. Just pay attention, give me a couple minutes. This is going to be a short video. It says state the y-intercept for each of the graphs, then match the graph with its equation. So the first thing I want to do is I want to identify the y-intercept. So if I look at the first one, the y-intercept is right here. That is where the parabola is crossing the y-axis. You learn that from Math 1. What's the y-intercept? Where the line crosses the y-axis, right? So what is that particular point? I did not move right or left, and I moved down 3 units. So 0, -3. That's the y-intercept. Repeat the process for the other ones. So right here is it's going to be 0 and -3. Is that right? Y-intercept looks like the same. 0, -3, 0, -3. And then we go over here, and this one is going to be 0 and +3. Change that negative to a plus, okay? Now, which equation goes with which graph, though? Because if you notice, both of these are the same. They're both y-intercepts, so they're trying to make you think. That's all they're trying to do. If you look at the y value, -3, -3, +3, and then look at your equations, look at the last value here, the c term. Remember, we have a, and then we have x squared plus b x plus c. Remember my a, b, and c values from the other day? A is a number, b is a number, c is a number. Well, c is actually this y-intercept. It's the y value for the y-intercept. So if I look up here, I go, oh, b, -3. That's easy. That's this one. Wait a second. There's -3 on both of them. So how do I determine which one it is? Well, in this case, it's easy. Which way is this graph opening? This graph is opening down. Which part, A, B, or C, tells me whether it opens up or down, stretches or shrinks. The A value, just like in vertex form, y equals A, x minus h squared plus k, that A value, being positive or negative, tells you whether it opens up or down. So I'm looking for one with 0 and -3, and -3 at the end, but that has a negative A value. So that is B, equation B. -3, the only other -3 is C, so that has to be C, no choice but to be. And then this one has to be A. Done. It's kind of that easy. Now when we move down to the other part, so you'll have more practice problems to do with that. Now when we move down to the other part, this is for the go. Find the indicated values for g of x. This is a little bit of simplifying. Remember, g of 2. That's saying if my input is 2, what's my output? So I'm simply going to rewrite the equation. Minus 2 squared plus 5 times 2 minus 3. And I'm going to simplify. And then over here I would do the same thing. I would do minus 5 squared plus 5 times 5 minus 3, and simplify that as well. And over here it gets a little bit interesting because you have the negative. Make sure you substitute it in correctly. Minus a -3 squared plus 5 times 3 minus 3. Now let's work on this last one here, because the last one is the most difficult one. Minus, ignore the minus because you have to do exponents first. A -3 times a -3 is 9, so that becomes a +9. Plus 5 times 3, which is 15, minus 3. What's a negative times a positive? That's a negative, so this is actually -9 plus 15 minus 3. Now we can simply add an order. -9, 15. Hey, if you're bad with math in your head like me, that's going to be, let's see, -10, 15 to be 5. I am drawing a blank because the bell just rang, but you can figure that one out. Let's go back to these here, and we'll simplify these. So you got to be really cautious right here with the negative in front. Write the minus, and it's a 4, plus 5 times 2, which is 10, minus 3. So this becomes -4 plus 10 minus 3, or -4 plus 10 is 6 minus 3, which is 3. And then over here we have the last one. We have the minus the 10, not 10, 25, plus the 5 times 5, which is plus 25, minus 3. And then you get the negative 25 plus 25 minus 3, which we know that these two cancel out, so you get negative 3. And then 15, that's 15 minus 9. 15 minus 10 would be 5, so that's 6 minus 3, which gives you positive 3. So there you go. Hope that helps you.